Peace and blessings. This is the black light shining on my ministry of cyberspace called the Aboriginal Universal Supreme Council of the Elders. I know sometime I have to go back and correct myself when I look at my videos. But first let me say I'm privileged to be doing this in this day and time to have the freedom of speech over the YouTube. And YouTube is a way for the common person or the common people to express themselves. And so whoever thought of the YouTube, and big ups to you. And also like to give thanks to the creator of the heavens and the earth. Say Allah came in the person of Master Fard Muhammad to raise us up through the messenger, his messenger, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And all the brothers and sisters that's trying to wake our people up, I give honors to. It's election time. We got about, let's see, how many days do we got? We got about a couple more weeks, three or four more weeks. Because we still in October. And getting ready to vote. We got two immoral people. See, this election is about morals. And, you know, all the past atrocities that the United States committed against the peoples of the world is going to be spotlighted. You're going to see it right come before your eyes. So no matter who you vote for, you're going to vote for, you know, evil. That's a fact. Because in the United States, evil is the way. It came up like that. And it started off on the wrong side of the Most High. And it was allowed to prosper. But mainly right now it's through its military might that is on top. Because the United States is a bully. And when they drafted the Declaration of Independence and Constitution and the Bill of Rights, they were slaughtering Indians. They were at war with the Indians. They were at war with Africa. They went over there and tricked some kings, African kings, and kidnapped the other Africans as prisoners of war, brought them over here. put them through 500 years of torture that they want to call slave. Took their minds, almost got their souls. So the black light is shining on that. And also, in the process of doing this to the black people, what was it doing to its own people? Now, if you go back into those Western movies, like those old, especially those old cowboy series like Gunsmoke, Cheyenne, uh, Laredo, and Paladin, and the ones that those old school pictures that they showing, it always was a rich man, a cow baron, that took over the town, paid for his deputy, paid for the mayor, owned everything on Front Street, and he's behind the scenes controlling everything. These cowboys are gangsters, and they controlled everything. They was gangsters back then. If you go back even further, Christopher Columbus, he was a gangster. And he seen some gullible people, took advantage of it, wiped some of them off the face of the planet, some of them tribes. He was Italian. Where's the Vatican at? Over there in Italy, right? Where the Pope be hanging out at? Over there in Italy, right? See, they took control. They taking control of all the religions. The last one is the Islam. Because they always been at war with the Moors, and so they got this guy named Alex Jones. He's scared of. You could tell in his voice when he talked, and they're trying to get you to think that ISIS is Muslims. They call them jihadists. No matter what you call them, it's going to have that Muslim connotation. But Muslims are not the aggressor. We don't do that. They got ISIS cutting off heads. We don't know who ISIS is. It could be so-called Middle Easterners. See, the original Middle Easterners were Africans. The original Arabs are black. Were black. Just like over there in Egypt, the original Egyptians are Nubians. They're black. And mostly they're Ethiopians. And see, so each generation they tell less and less of the true history. So when you look over there in Egypt, the young ones, all you see is something that you call Arabs, and they really not Arabs. They're not the real Arabs. Just like once over here in the United States was Indians, or what they call Native Americans. And you know how they see them no more. Well, that's how it is all over there in the eastern countries and Egypt. Egypt is in Africa, by the way. You don't see no more black people hardly over there in Iraq, Iran. There's black people over there, but they don't show them on camera. So it says here that the United States is bankrupt and has been since 1933. The government has no gold or silver that's required by the Constitution. The only asset left is the people. So how does the U.S. finance the Operation Solution collateralizing the people for credit. How? By registering them internationally commerce and selling bonds on them. We do that through your birth certificate, your social security number. The people become surety on the bonds or the pledge. The assets bonded surety is the energy of the labor of the people, which is payable with some undetermined future. Thus, the people became the utility for the transmission of energy. Result, a very sophisticated form of peonage. And the Constitution does not apply because the government on all levels is thrown into international commerce. The law merchant, now known as the Uniform Commercial Code, in which humans and their unborn offspring become goods sellable in commerce. Now, that was once applied only to Native Americans and all the darker people. And then, after it worked successfully with the Native Americans and Mexicans and Cubans and all the other people, they're applying it now to the Caucasian. That's where you got your militia coming in, you see. So the militia and Alex Jones and all them cats, they need allies. So they want to make ignorant black people their allies to fight for them, just like we did in the Revolutionary War. They always have some Native Americans or some Africans on the front line with them, saying they allies, then double cross them at the end. The Moors was like that. That's how the Moors, they got the Moors to be some of their allies. Christopher Columbus did, and they promised them gold and whatever, and they kept them in their little circle, in their little clique, And we call them now the Boule, because some Africans own slaves over here in America, and they the Boule. They the gatekeepers for the Caucasian. You see. So this Constitution right here, what we was reading from, that's why, it don't apply no more. It's like martial law now. That's why they taking all your weapons away. That's why the militia is battling them, because they're constitutionalists, and they know that this is a plantation corporation, and they don't want to be like us, So they got some brothers with them, some brothers getting with them because they know that the average ordinary black man and black woman don't know what the hell they doing. They over here fighting over who gonna be the next president. We need to be getting our thing together and uniting. I know some of us don't like each other, but if you want to live, you're gonna have to trust each other. And because the next, I say in about, when my grandson, he's 8 years old, when he gets to be in his 20s, they're going to be locking them down. He's going to be a slave. Worse than what we was doing if we don't change it. I'm going to come back with some more of this. Black Light out.